How's it going? I don't make many, I don't think I've ever posted a video here, but this is a well that we're doing, a shallow water well, putting a shallow water jet pump in it for irrigation. And we're in Southwest Florida, and I am having a bitch. I didn't really see too many videos with this, so I thought I might make a video to, I don't know, help the next guy, or maybe somebody can tell me what I'm doing wrong. But we tried a couple spots here. I did them here, all over here, and I was running a 2-inch PVC, this one that my friend is on right here, and he's about, the end of that is 20 feet in the ground. That's 20 feet in the ground, and I believe we don't have enough head pressure to push the sand out, but here we are. I got the sand point, the well point. You can see it's slotted here. Then check valve, foot valve, I don't know, it's a check valve. And then I have it marked at the top. I believe it's 25, maybe 30 feet. I'm gonna cut it at whatever height I need it at. Then we're gonna bury it and run it back here, and then put a pump right there. I got the electric set up and ready to go. Yeah, this was a bitch. We started with 3-inch. I put the I cut the teeth. I cut teeth into the bottom of the 3-inch, like if you could imagine, like that and like that, and then like that and like that, and I cut teeth into it. And we had a Fernco that we were going from this connection here. Espérate un momento, amigo. We're going from this connection here to a 3-inch, and then we just got shut-off valves here to shut the water off when we need to. And okay, and we were putting this on it and working it back and forth and going down and up and down and up and down and twisting it and twisting it, and it was going till we got to about 15 feet is when it really stopped on us, because I believe that there's not enough water pressure, only from 2 hose bibs pushing the water, the sand out. We need the sand to come up out of the hole like it's coming out right now. You can see a little bit of sand is coming out there. I don't think it's enough though, but who knows? We're giving it a go, and it's giving us hell. This is actually day 2 of me trying. I saw some other guys do them on YouTube, and I thought, these guys, they don't know what they're doing. But boy, I really don't know what I'm doing. But we're getting ready to sink this. We're about to send it. I will update. All right, we're gonna try pressuring up the tank now. Got water coming out. Pressure this sucker up. I think it's going to take a little bit. Hopefully all these fittings hold. Back a little bit. Should be shutting off, I think, at 40. I believe that's what the shut off is set to. Nice, very cool. All right, we're gonna hold her there for a while. We're gonna dig some trenches for some more pipe, get our layout, and see if she holds. So we're back day 2. Yesterday we sunk it. I forgot to mention in the video yesterday, at the tip of my 2-inch, I have this. And I ground some teeth into it. Actually, a neighbor lent this to me, and I just sharpened the teeth, but just a 2-inch to solvent weld, 2-inch pipe thread to solvent weld, and then all the way connected up. It's definitely easier if, you know, obviously, connect your fern co to the first connection, drive this down, first 10 feet, usually goes pretty easy, depending what kind of ground you're in. Then get this down as low as you can, where you can still work on it and glue it. Then disconnect, add, you could do 5 or 10 feet. Yeah, you could do 5 feet. That might be a little bit easier depending what kind of ground you're contending with. You know, if you need the leverage to be above it, you can just do 5 feet if you really got to fight it, you know, rather than fighting it from a ladder. But then you reattach your fern co and you keep driving and going down and down and down. And then you just keep adding pipe till you get to your desired depth. I know shallow well pumps can't go more than 25 feet. So yeah, we got it at 25 feet right here. And we got about 23 feet into the ground with this guy. Drove our 3-inch about 15 feet. Couldn't fight it anymore. Didn't have enough water pressure, I believe. So we stopped it, cut it. Then we started running our 2-inch within that 3-inch. And I believe that was enough water pressure for a 2-inch to lift the sand, all that sand, out of the hole. And we got down deep enough, and this was a hairy move. We pulled the 2-inch out very fast and shoved this 1.25 inches in. And like it says on the pipe here, that's 27 feet. And we got it about, we're 4 feet out of the ground. So we're at about 23 feet in. And we're gonna find out here in a little bit if we have water. I just gotta connect all this, I gotta connect the 1.25 inch, run it up to the house, and do a little bit of digging and bury the pipe going across, then install the pump on the cinder block and connect the electric. I still gotta find the right breaker because this house has a very old breaker. It's an Eaton and not a square D. So whatever, I gotta go to the big box store and get that. But yeah, so we pulled the 2-inch out very quickly and then very quickly inserted this. We had it standing up on a ladder, ready to go down in. And my friend pulled it out and I sent this in. And we got 24 feet. I was pretty happy, 23 feet. I'm pretty happy with that. A lot of people say sometimes you got to dig 2 wells. We'll find out. We'll see what we got. So right now I'm gonna cut this, and I'll probably cut it flush right here and just go straight. I don't know. Some people say you should put a priming port. I'll put a priming port right here. Just a little T facing up with 3/4, or I could even use 1.25 inches and we could prime it from there and run it up. All right. And what you can do in lieu of that end move where I pull the pipe out real fast and put a new one is drive a 2-inch, and these couplings will fit inside the 2-inch. But the issue is the guy that used this before me used these inside couplings that won't let this fit through. This will not pass through here, but if you use these, it will pass through. On the other side, these things do give you a little bit of trouble when you're digging your hole. The sand kind of collapses around it and grabs it a little bit, but as you're going down, keep going in circles and try to keep that hole loose. You could feel the pipe tap the walls. So you kind of want to do this motion. Something along the lines of this, you know. You're going up and down and side to side. Grab the bottom, give it that motion. Essentially what you want is the bottom of the pipe going like this to keep the hole nice and wide. And if you have enough water pressure, then you should be good. But yeah, so you sink the 2-inch all the way down, and then you can put your 1.25 inch. But make sure that you pull that 2-inch at least 5 feet up, I would say, because that well point at the bottom of this that absorbs the water needs to be exposed to the ground around it, from my understanding. Anyway, this is my first well, so maybe I'm an idiot for making a YouTube video about this, but I think that, I don't know, I didn't find too much information out there. Not for Southwest Florida, at least, but anyway. Sorry I didn't record this part before. When I was turning the pump on at the breaker before, and I would shut this, the pump would cycle on and off. Boom, 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 boom. And a short cycle from what I understand. And I did two things. Firstly, I put a 20 amp 2-pole switch right there. I know I'm missing the appropriate cover, but I threw that out before. And then second, more importantly, I put a check valve here. Go in the correct direction, I believe. And once I put the check valve in, I think that cured the problem. So still have water. And now I also installed this system. The test right now, I'm waiting for the glue to dry, whatever. It's been 15 minutes. Let's see. See what happens. See if pressure builds above 20. 20 is the turn on, and I believe 50 is the turn off. Let me see. It's been charging up and stuff. I'm nervous. I feel like I would like the glue to cure more. I'm gonna shut this off. That's a lot of pressure, I feel. That's what a water tank does. It makes it so the pump doesn't have to kick on so often. It holds pressure in the system. If the pump was turned on right now, if the pump had electric right now, right about now, that pump would kick on because it's below 20. It's set to like 18. At 18, it'll kick on and try to maintain the pressure in between 20 and 30. I'm sorry, 20 and 40. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try pressuring up the tank now. Got water coming out. Let's pressure this sucker up. I think it's going to take a little bit. Hopefully all these fittings hold. Back a little bit. Should be shutting off, I think, at 40. I believe that's what the shut off is set to. Nice, very cool. All right, we're gonna hold her there for a while. We're gonna dig some trenches for some more pipe, get our layout, and see if she holds.